Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. So in today's video, I want to give you a little bit of an understanding of what coaching is. A lot of people say, I need a coach, I would like some coaching, would you coach me? And then when you dig a little deeper beyond the surface, you have gotten common responses where people really do not understand what coaching is. Right? So I'll try to paint a picture of what coaching is by comparing it to two other types of um, guidance, mentorship that usually gets conflated with coaching. Right? So if you think about mentorship, for instance, mentorship is usually an informal relationship that you build with someone who's more or less in a similar industry as you, that's like 10 to 20 years ahead of you, and they become your mentor by teaching you the ropes of what they know about the industry and helping you to avoid similar mistakes that they made maybe going up into their career. And you guys meet haphazardly based on how you agreed to meet, maybe once a year, maybe once every 6 months. And that relationship is really built on usually an older person or more experienced person pouring into someone who's looking to climb a similar industry that I have climbed at. That's mentorship. That's not coaching. Then, on the other hand, you give therapy, right? Therapy is a clinical practice. People are required to be licensed. People are required to be registered with medical board, and it's science-based, an approach focused, science-based approach focus on healing, right? So therapy, you'll see there's a high focus on looking backwards, looking into your past traumas, why you are struggling in certain areas of your life, trying to dissect those processes to get you to a place where you feel healthy to move forward, right? So therapy is retrospectively focused. It focuses on the past a lot to get an understanding of how you got where you are so that you can heal, work through those past traumas, heal, and then be your healthy best self. And that's usually, you go out into the market, you look for a therapist that fits your needs, you pay the person, and it's always usually long term from a minimum of 3, 6 2 years, depending on the amount of assistance and help that you need from the therapist. Right? That is not coaching. So, what is coaching? Coaching is growth orientated. Coaching is forward looking. Coaching is a co partnership between you and your coach, right? Your coach doesn't necessarily have to have gone through similar experiences as you, but you know how we are as people. We usually feel comfortable with people who share similar experience. But in order for you to be an effective and good coach, it doesn't require you to have shared in the person's experience. So the coaching approach and the coaching tools that you have can assist anyone who's looking for growth in a specific area. Growth, forward movement. You might be feeling stuck in your current career. You might be feeling stuck in your relationship. You might be feeling stuck just in general on who you are. And that's where a coach comes in. So, what does a coach do? They're not a mentor that's 10, 20, that's required to be 10, 20 years ahead of you. And they're not in order to guide you through the process. No, they're not a therapist who's supposed to dig into your past and heal and work through pain and trauma in order to get you here to the present self in a more functional way. No, the coach is your partner. So you co-partner, co-partner, cooperate, collaborate with your coach towards accomplishing your goals, right? So it's growth orientated. So in coaching, it's really good to set an objective so that you can determine as the coachee, the person who's receiving the coaching, or who's participating in the coaching. Like I said, it's not a consultation where someone tells you what to do, but the coaching method is getting the best of you out and equipping you with the tools in order to grow in a specific area, whether it's your relationship, your career, or your life in general. How to be more motivated, how to be more consistent, how to become more productive, you know, how to get more clarity on the goals that you should pursue that are more in line with your values. A coach is excellent at these things. And we partner with you, offering you accountability, offering you um, guidelines in terms of the coaching tools. So we give you frameworks that you can use. So because ultimately, I believe at the center of coaching is to make the person less dependent. In a world that is constantly vying for your attention, constantly telling you what you should and shouldn't be, coaching has none of that. Coaching wants to empower you to make the best decisions for you and to show up as your best self. So at the center of coaching are your desires and your goals and what your values are. And so the coach's focus is on your life. You dictate the focus of your coaching, and the coach partners with you on the journey to reaching those goals. Right? So accountability, framework, a space, just offering you a space to work through some of the things that are keeping you stuck. So, if I had to define coaching, that's really how I'd explain it to you. It's forward movement, it's growth, it's transformation, it's awareness, it's clarity. And if that's anything, it's becoming more. Coaching is really focused on you becoming more, not more like someone else, but more of you. So if there's anything that interests you, please reach out to me or any other coach that will help you accomplish your next goals. I just wanted to share that from my side as a coach. I've really encountered a lot of people that really do not understand what coaching is, and that's my best shot at explaining it. But what else I would like to say is you'll really know what coaching is once you've experienced it. So if that's you, I'll leave a link in the description of this video. Schedule a free coaching experience with me and get a feel for what coaching is before you invest in yourself and partner with a coach to help you and keep you accountable towards reaching your next goals. The link is down here in the description. And if you like this video, please hit a like. And if you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe. My name is Loretta Enos. Thank you for joining me on First Gen Forward. Hope to see you next time.